haven't done a live video in so long. So many of my messages and my cards for like, it feels like weeks now, are like rest, and not rest like don't, lay on the couch or something, because I can't do that during the day or whatever, but like rest energetically. So I haven't been doing live videos, but today got the action card and I'm really meant to share some cards with you and to share just a little bit more about the Lionsgate activation. My hope is that during and or after this video, for sure that for sure either yes, I'm meant to be a part of this, or no, I'm not meant to be a part of this. Making decisions is extremely important, right? And so I don't want any of you kind of unsure. If you are unsure, I'm going to say that probably means you're meant to be a part of it, because if you weren't, you would know you're not supposed to. So that's what I'm going to say about that. So anyway, Lionsgate, what even is it? So basically, the way that I understand it, first off, you don't need to understand it to feel the energy, but the way that I understand it is the star Sirius, which some people call our spiritual sun, basically aligns with the earth in a really neat way. That's literally all the understanding I have, like astrologically speaking about it. And what that does is it brings some really, really powerful and interesting energies that we're able to work with. Now, why like 8/8, right? Like, it's a different day every year, it's a different whatever every year. Why is the 8/8 so important? So again, the way I understand it is you can tap into these energies whenever you want. Whenever. It's not like, oh, if I don't do it on 8/8, it doesn't count. These energies are always here for us, but around August 8th with that 8 energy, it's just amplified. So it's just a really, really awesome time to work with these energies because it's amplified. And also for me, I'm saying the way I understand it, because there's a lot of information out there, and it might be a little different than what I'm saying, and that's totally fine. This is not like something written in a book that is like just this is how it is. It's however you feel about it. So for me, I will be doing the live video on August 8th, because that to me is when it's at its peak, when the energy is at its peak. But then you think about like, okay, well, somewhere else in the world, so I have an Australian friend joining us. It's not going to be the 8th when I do the live video. Is that a problem? No. I just think around August 8th is when the energies are at its peak, but most people say like 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, the energies can still be felt. So this is not something like, oh my God, August 8th, like I forgot, I missed my window. You didn't miss your window. You also don't need someone else. You don't have to do someone else's meditation, by the way. So if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I'm really interested in working with the Lionsgate energy, but I don't want to, pay to do a meditation, you can. You don't have to do someone else's meditation. Do I think it's helpful? You bet. Am I going to pay for someone else's meditation? You bet. Just because I think there is something when someone else holds the space energetically for us, and we get kind of their energy intermingled into all of it. So basically, the star Sirius and Earth are in a really cool, they're just at a really cool setup. The reason why it's lion and has to do with the lion's energy is because the Earth is we're in the sign of Leo, and Leo is lion energy. So that's where the lions kind of come into play. But basically, before I ramble forever, what you need to know is it's a great time for furthering your spiritual development. It's a great time for manifesting, so for calling towards you what you want. What are you wanting to bring towards you? What are you wanting to make happen? What is your most aligned life path? What feels exciting to you? We'll be kind of brainstorming that and calling that in. And then the actual meditation. Hey Kim, I just left you a message this morning. The actual meditation is going to be, I'll be going into the Akashic Records and using Holy Fire in the table. And I'll be tapping into the energies of the Lionsgate portal, and it will sort of be like an activation of those energies. That's kind of how it's going to seem. During the meditation, you might just feel relaxed. You might see some cool stuff if that's kind of your thing right now. Or, you know, you might feel like nothing happened, but energetically something will be happening. So yeah. And you don't have to understand it. Like the first 2 Lionsgate meditations I did, all I knew was I was meant to sign up for them. And I knew that because I was excited about it. I was curious about it. That's how I knew. But I didn't know, like, what Sirius was at the time. I didn't know, like, that I was in the sign of Leo. I didn't know why anything was working. But it will energetically make a difference. And it's super powerful. So basically, the way I'm going to run it, and then I'll share the cards that want to be shared, is that I'll open a private Facebook group, and I'm thinking like a week before August 8th-ish, I will go in there and do a live video just giving us some activities to kind of brainstorm, think about what we want to call in, and I'll give you like a little, I want to say ritual, but if that word scares you, don't worry about it. I'll just give you a little activity to do to kind of get our mind ready and to get energetically ready. And then on the 8th, I will do a live video that I will have the recording up. Usually my computer updates it pretty quickly. I think I'm going to do the live video over Zoom just to make sure it records good, and sometimes Facebook's a little iffy. So I'll do a Zoom video. That'll be the actual guided meditation and activation. I will get that recording up right away. If you cannot come live or it doesn't make sense to come live, totally fine. It works on the recording. And you can also listen to the recording multiple times. I wouldn't listen 3 times a day unless you're getting like the guidance that makes sense. I think I typically will listen like once a week for a few weeks just to really integrate that energy. And then I think I'm going to do about a month and a half later, it might have been 8 weeks later. All the 8s, right? I think like 8 weeks later, I'm going to do another guided meditation, either over Zoom or I'll just upload it in. I might just upload that one in, like do it on my own time and upload it for all of you so you don't have to make time out of your schedule for it at the same time I'm doing it. And that will be just another, making sure we're really integrating those energies, just checking in kind of with the energies. Is there anything else that wants to be activated or brought up? So you'll really be getting 2 meditations. One actually during the Lionsgate portal, and one will be after the fact, just kind of, I feel like we're meant to kind of clean up any energy that needs to be cleaned up and activate anything that didn't get activated, which is going to be really cool. And all through that time, we're going to be really paying attention to what are we calling in, or what are we letting go of. Those are like going to be the big things. The price is $44. And if you're in my Reiki healing, 8 weeks Reiki healing group, then that is, you have a coupon code. However, Kim, oh my gosh, I need to message you. Kim, if you're watching this, I'm going to message you right after. I forgot to send you something. The first 8 people, this is what I forgot to send her. I forgot the first 8 people, because the 8s, why not have fun with all the 8s? The first 8 people that sign up and pay right away, I'm going to send you there are 4 guided Reiki healing meditations. It's called the Holy Love series. So it's Holy Fire Reiki. Basically, I do a little talking in the beginning. Kim, I'm telling you about what I forgot to send you. For the 4 Holy Love guided Reiki healing meditations, I do a little talking in the beginning to kind of get you set up, kind of, we're walking down the mountain and there's this and blah, blah, and then Holy Fire Reiki kind of guides you. So it's a 4-part series. They're just videos, private videos on YouTube that I will send you. So the first 8 people, so we already have 1 person that took that. So really, the next 7 people that sign up are going to get the Holy Love series, which is very powerful Holy Fire Reiki meditations. I'm glad I remember that. I totally forgot I even said that. Okay, so I was like so excited when I pulled this card this morning and I laughed. It's a lion. This is how I knew I was supposed to do this video today, by the way. This card was like, lion energy. So this is also, what this is also telling me is this energy is already here. So yes, it peaks around August 8th and everyone talks about it when it gets closer to August 8th. This energy is here. It is here. You might be feeling it. I know I'm feeling it. It doesn't always feel good either. So powerful energies, it's kind of like, right, to make a diamond. To make a diamond, does not feel good for, what is it, carbon? Whatever's getting shoved down like really hard to make a diamond, that's uncomfortable, right? So sometimes these spiritual, like beautiful spiritual energies can feel uncomfortable. It's almost like you're being pressured. That's what I'm looking for. We are being pressured right now to let go of what needs to be let go. That's actually this card. Look how pretty that is. We are being pressured to get clarity about what is being meant to let go and what we're being meant to call in. And with the Lionsgate energy, with those powerful energies, sometimes it feels uncomfortable. So you might be feeling like some anxiety when there's not a reason to feel anxiety, or you don't understand why you're feeling anxiety. It's probably something, so it could be one of two things. One, it could just, you're feeling the energy and yay, you're feeling your energy, like that's good. It just sucks when it doesn't feel good, but it's still good. It means you're getting more in tune with feeling energy. Or you're feeling it because it's trying to send you a message about something in your life that is not aligned. And I'm not talking anxiety like if you have, if you go to your doctor for anxiety. We're talking about like anxiety seemingly out of nowhere. So if you're feeling that, either you're really just feeling the energy, which sometimes just happens, and you just have to kind of float through it, surrender to it, or it's a message for you to like, whoa, this is not aligned for you. It's time to let it go, and we're gonna make room for what you're calling in. You might be feeling that, and the lion is here for us. It doesn't always feel good, but it's here for us. The other one I got, which was so funny this morning, was this one. So technically not a lion, but it's still like that big cat energy, and I love how it has the moon on its third eye up here. Because the energy of the Lionsgate portal is also hugely about opening up your spiritual abilities or your intuition, that's the word I'm looking for, intuition. Hugely about opening up your intuition and integrating whatever messages are coming to you. So that's why this one came up, more big cat energy. But just know these are big energies. So sometimes it does feel overwhelming, but it's always for a reason. There's a reason it's coming. And then I loved this card that came up. I couldn't have picked better cards to show you today. Transformation. There is, we've got the little cat down there. More cat energy. The lion. I think then there's panthers maybe in there. But this is you transforming. But like I said, transformation does not always feel good. But it's always for our greatest good when it's done in alignment. So those cards wanted you to just kind of see them, just for me to touch on those little points. But yeah, it's going to be big. This year is, I feel like it's going to be something that people say forever, because every year the energy is getting more intense and more powerful. But this year's definitely feels like way more powerful than last year. And I think last year's was more powerful than the year before. I think we're just, I think we're evolving as a planet, I guess. I think we're evolving as in general, planet, galaxy, everything, that the energy, we're able to take in more energy now. And with that, the Sirius energy that's coming in, Sirius like Sirius, like the star system, it's definitely more powerful. I can tell you, I've been feeling it, which is why I haven't been doing live videos, because I'm not meant to spend my energy like this. Although today, for you, it's definitely meant to be here. So if you have questions, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to check in with your higher self if you are unsure or anything like that. And I am not offended at all if you want me to check in for you. And then literally one of my questions, I don't mind asking, okay, are they meant to do a Lionsgate portal meditation? Are they meant to do a free one on YouTube? Are they meant to do mine? Are they meant to do so-and-so's? Or are they just not, are they meant to do their own, or are they not meant to do any? I am always working towards whatever is for the greatest good of all. You, me, everyone. So I'm never offended if you ask me a question and then you don't sign up. Just know that. Okay, I think that is all we need to know. I am excited. This is definitely going to be big, 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 big. So those of you that are already, like, I saw a few people interested and then a few people had paid. This is going to be a good one. And yeah, so I hope you all have a great day. Ask me your questions. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.